We're checking out the 3-point front seatbelt in black, designed to fit the 1982 to 1995 Jeep CJ5, CJ7, and the Wrangler YJ. This seatbelt is going to be a perfect option for Jeep owners looking to replace or upgrade their worn and damaged seatbelts with a reliable and safe option that maintains factory style fit and finish. This 3-point front seatbelt provides essential safety features that you would expect out of a seatbelt, meeting or exceeding the DOT and SAE standards. This retractable design ensures a snug fit while allowing enough movement for comfort during the drive. With a focus on usability, the belt includes these pre-attached mounting brackets for easy installation, which we'll show you here in a minute. The OEM style design ensures compatibility with factory mounting points, so you don't have to worry about extensive modifications. Constructed from high-strength nylon webbing, this seatbelt is built to last and withstand daily wear and tear. The retractor mechanism is housed in a durable steel casing for long-term reliability, ensuring the seatbelt performs consistently over time. Also, the metal hardware is coated to resist rust and corrosion, making it suitable for all weather use. The black finish gives it a nice, clean, seamless look, matching your Jeep's OEM interior style. Now, as far as pricing goes on this seatbelt replacement, it's going to come in right around that mid $100 price range, making it an affordable way to replace those worn out seatbelts and keep you safe in your Jeep. The install on this seatbelt is going to be very straightforward. It's going to be a direct replacement of the factory seatbelt using those standard mounting points that are already on your Jeep. So on our difficulty meter, we're giving this a simple 1 out of 3 wrenches, and this should only take you about 1 hour or less to complete the job, making it a very beginner-friendly project. Now, let's see exactly how this goes on with an install video from one of our ExtremeTerrain.com customers.
Now, to go ahead and remove the seatbelt, you're going to need a T50. You can either use it with a socket or you can use it with an impact gun. If it's Loctited on or it's really hard to go ahead and remove, you can use an impact wrench. So here's the tools that I ended up using to remove it. To go ahead and make the installation, I still use the T50 because I did reuse some of the old screws, as well as a socket extender, which was also used to remove in some of those harder to reach areas. You will also use a 14 size socket, a 17 size socket, and an 18 size socket. You will also need a torque wrench, so you can go ahead and torque everything down to its proper specifications. Here's the old one. As you can see, it's pretty frayed, and it's only held with 3 screws. There's one up here at the top which holds onto the shoulder. There's one here at the bottom which holds the bottom portion on, and then you've got the actual belt buckle on the other side of the seat. Those screws are T50s, so they're Torx T50s. So I'm going to be using a Torx T50 on impact gun, and you can use a socket. I just wanted to be quicker. Now, if it is thread locked on there, you may actually have to go ahead and use an impact wrench. The shoulder strap, so it's got the screw and the washer on there. It is a size 14 socket. So get that started. Now that it's been installed, I'm going to go ahead and torque it down with my torque wrench. Torque it down to your Jeep specifications. For the YJ, it is 39 foot-pounds. There we go. All set. All right, and don't forget to make it pretty. All right, so as you can see, so now that it's on, I'm just going to bring it straight down to make sure it's not crooked. Now, this Jeep does not have other mounting points, so I'm just gonna put it right through here and make sure that it's nice and straight and install it. So I'll get started with my hands just to make sure it's in there. And then I've got my impact wrench with little extender, and then the size fork and the Torx T50, and then I just get this installed. And once you've gotten it there, remember to go ahead and torque it to your specifications. And there we go. So mine's on there a little bit crooked, which I do not like. I'm just gonna go ahead and loosen it just a tad, and then re-torque it down to where I want it positioned. All right, gotta use the impact wrench because that 39 foot-pounds is not helping with that impact driver, so I'll switch to the impact wrench. There we go. So this is where I'm gonna want it. Nice and straight. Now let's go ahead and re-torque it. And there we go. Nice and straight. Right where we want it. All right, so here it is, already installed. So it's nice and straight. Now, here at the base, there is a plastic piece. It's to go ahead and hold the seat belt in place so it doesn't go in more than it needs to be. So I just removed it because I don't want it on there. All right, so here is the buckle portion with the extended bracket. Now you already saw me put this on there. I'm just gonna go ahead and torque this down once I have it installed onto the floor. And so I'm gonna use my impact driver with the T50. Go ahead and start off with your fingers so that way you make sure that it's not getting cross-threaded. Now that it's started. And then remember, go ahead and torque it down to your specifications. Once again, mine is set for 39. All right, so for this one, I'm gonna end up using my torque wrench as well as just a normal socket. So I can go, and one side is an 18, the other side is a 17. And before you actually tighten it way too much, go ahead and get this where you want it placed. Kind of like hold it in place. And now that it's on there, torque it down to your specifications. All right, and now that it's installed, you've got the cosmetics, so remember to go ahead and make it pretty. And that is how you end up replacing the seatbelt in your Jeep YJ.
All right, that's gonna wrap up our review and install of the 3-point front seatbelt for the 1982 to 1995 Jeep CJ5, CJ7, and the Wrangler YJ. And for all things Jeep, keep it right here at ExtremeTerrain.com.